An unexpected incident shook the grand stage that is usually known for its order and structure. Two BTS members, Jimin and Jungkook, dubbed Jikook by fans, once again captured attention, but this time not for their stunning performance, but due to alleged violations of stage rules that sparked internal panic within the giant agency. HYBE labels. What really happened behind the spotlight and the booming music, according to an internal source who wished to remain anonymous. The commotion began during BTS's special performance at an international scale event that was broadcast live and closely monitored by HYBE's production team. In that segment, Jimin and Jungkook were seen improvising movements and stage interactions that were said to deviate from the official choreography and pre-approved script. This action immediately triggered a swift response from management, marking a rare moment when HYBE was reportedly internally panicked. The question now is not only whether Jikook violated the rules, but why HYBE's reaction was so intense. Was this merely a technical error, or is there a deeper tension between the artists and the agency? Several K-pop industry analysts note that HYBE implements a highly structured management system, including in choreography planning, stage positioning, and even member interactions during performances. Unscripted improvisations can lead to visual risks, safety issues, and sponsorship contract breaches. In this context, Jikook's actions are seen as potential violations that not only affected the flow of the show, but also the integrity of the stage control system HYBE has strictly built. However, the public sees it differently. Video clips of the incident quickly went viral on social media, showing moments where Jimin and Jungkook exchanged unexpected gestures, unscripted. Some fans called it a natural moment, a sign of closeness, even proof of courage against rules that restrict personal expression. Within hours, hashtags like #ProtectJikook and #HYBEexplains dominated global trending topics. On the other hand, HYBE has yet to issue an official statement detailing the incident. The brief statement that was released only mentioned that the performance went smoothly with full enthusiasm from the artists, without addressing the alleged violation. This silence has instead fueled further speculation, especially among ARMYs who are accustomed to reading the codes behind agency public statements. Another source from the production team stated that after the event ended, there was an urgent discussion involving artist managers, the choreography team, and agency executives. Jimin and Jungkook, according to this information, were reportedly asked to clarify their decision to make spontaneous changes during the live performance. It remains unclear whether this clarification led to an official reprimand, but the fact that the discussion took place indicates that HYBE is not taking the matter lightly. What makes this situation even more intriguing is the background of Jikook's relationship with the stage. These two idols are known to have strong chemistry, both on stage and behind the scenes. Many viral moments in the past have shown how the two often improvised in small, fan-loved ways. However, this time, the improvisation seems to have crossed boundaries considered disruptive to an event structure designed months in advance. Is this a subtle act of defiance from Jikook against a system deemed too rigid? Or is it merely a spontaneous reflection of their close bond, uncontrolled by scripts? These questions linger in the air, especially as Korean media begin probing deeper into the possibility of internal tension between senior artists and an agency structure that continues to evolve into a global corporation. Many have noted that this incident reflects a broader issue. How do massive agencies like HYBE balance control and artistic freedom for their talents, especially BTS members who have long been considered the face of the company? As members gradually return from military service, the public is paying closer attention to the group's internal dynamics, including how they will redefine their artistic identity amid industry expectations and global demands. As the debate continues, one thing becomes clear. That small moment on stage has now turned into a powerful symbol of agency control boundaries and artist expression rights. Jikook, indirectly, has sparked a national and global conversation about which lines should not be crossed, or perhaps need to be reconsidered. This incident, although not necessarily leading to major administrative consequences, has marked a significant point in the history of artist-agency interactions in the modern K-pop industry. HYBE, as an agency shaping itself into a global force, may face pressure to respond with more transparency, and while the public awaits further clarification, one question continues to echo: was what Jikook did a violation or a statement? When the stage had quieted and the spotlights dimmed, the echoes of Jikook's actions that night only grew louder. Not only among fans, but also among Korean pop culture observers who are beginning to see the incident as part of a more complex dynamic between individuals and institutions, between expressive freedom and systemic control, between loyalty and identity. A source close to HYBE's internal environment mentioned that this was not the first time BTS members showed slight deviation from the given script. However, due to BTS's enormous global influence, such actions are usually tolerated as long as they do not cause risk or major controversy. What makes this time different, however, are two things: the timing and the intensity of the internal reaction. First, the event in question took place during a transitional period for HYBE, which is in the process of strengthening its organizational structure to anticipate BTS's full return from military service.